Alright, hey, what's up, you guys? Today we're going to be talking about This Town Needs Guns, their debut album entitled Animals. First in the itinerary is the first impressions. Like, what was my thoughts going in when I first heard them? Now, instantly, I'm not gonna lie, I love them. They were so smooth. They gave me like, they gave me Dance Gavin Dance vibes immediately. And then they were giving me, like, from Indian Lakes, you know, with the vocals. I don't know. If you're, like, into jazz or something, or, like, really smooth music, or, just pretty sounds. I remember telling my friend, I was like, okay, you know, you've heard instrumental bands. Like, if you've heard instrumental bands, they're really pretty most of the time. The bands that I really listened to they were really pretty instrumentals. And I think there was like 3 or 4 albums where I'd found that were just like, it was just instrumentals, but they were just so good to listen to on their own, you know. And that's great, that's nice, but then you add like these beautiful vocals. Like, I don't know who the artists are. Probably disclose that later on, and maybe in the description, or if any of you know, leave some comments below. Tell me who they are, what they do, stuff like that. The more informed I am, the better. But yeah, it's just some beautiful music, man. And oh gosh, this to love. The first song off this album is Chinchilla. Now, if you can't tell by the title of the album, the theme of this, I guess at first glance, the theme of the album is animals, or, you know, little pets, something like that. And it's really cool. It's really cute. I think it helps the fact that when you listen to it, you're like, this is really pretty. And it's like these little, like the first one's chinchilla, and then there's rabbit, and there's crocodile, dog, gibbon. I don't know what a gibbon is, but maybe I'll find out later on. Anywho, so yeah, going back to theme, I haven't looked up the lyrics yet. I'm wondering if they have anything to do with the fact that they're named after animals. We're gonna check this out. Okay, so this first song, Chinchilla lyrics. So far we've lost focus. Let's just concentrate on words that could mean everything. On nights like this, we drink ourselves dry and make promises without intention. So fortunate that this was brought up. The last time, as I recall, I can't hold up your expectation. On nights like this, we drink ourselves dry and make promises without intention. My God is what we become. Living parodies of loss and love. Can we really be all that lost? So fortunate that we brought this up. The last time, as I recall, I can't hold up your expectation. One moment to another, I am restless. Seems making love forever can often risk your heart. And I cannot remember when I was this messed up. In service of another, I am beautiful. And then it goes like ba 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 da da, which is really, really fun. Wow. Yeah. This band is so good. So, obviously, it seems like the lyrics are more towards, instead of like animals and maybe farming or something, describing animals, I don't know, it's more like loving lyrics, or like love and loss is a big thing in most albums I've heard. And yeah, that's where like From Indian Lakes comes into play, like hands down. And now definitely now. But yeah, so the next topic on our itinerary is setting and mood. Some of the things are, I think my mom's boyfriend's watching TV in the living room, but yeah, so basically the Setting and mood. Now, for me, the setting and mood would be, you know, someone I really like or someone I love, have a lot of feelings for. It's very like, gets your heart racing a little bit, but it's really pretty, and that's kind of like how I would describe, you know, girls or something. It's like, you know, they get my heart racing, and they're just so pretty. They're really fun to listen to, you know, and man, you know how like in Dance Give a Dance, they're kind of like sexy lyrics. That's what this is kind of like, except they're more like fun sexy, while this is more like romantic sexy in a way. If that makes any sense. It's really intimate. Alright. Sorry. So, the next one is instrumental bands and preferences. Now, I love instrumental bands. They never cease to disappoint me, and they always have something new and great to bring to the table with their own talent and everything. And they make me daydream, and they put my head in the clouds, and they just, I don't know, I feel like I'm swimming. And I prefer like instrumental bands that are like pretty, almost indie. They you know, they're touching the curb on indie, really. Some of the alternative stuff, some of the post-hardcore stuff is okay. It's really cool, but it's just not something I can really get into. I don't see myself like listening to it on like a regular basis, just because I don't know, I don't really. I used to be able to get into them really well. Like Animals as Leaders was really good. This one band that I saw with, I think it was Save Us from That Akron. They played with Southpaw Sonata and Cianvar, and they were pretty good. They were like heavier instrumental band that I'd got into. I mean, I didn't really get into them, but I got into them when I was there. Like I don't listen to them like out here, like at home or anything. But when I was listening to them, like they were fun. Felt like we could like jam together. I personally like to play instrumental stuff. Like when I was starting out with my band, I was like playing instrumental stuff. I wasn't just like singing in it, because I was, you know, trying to find my sound and everything. So it was a lot easier for me just to do instrumentals. It was cool, it was fun. I liked it. Alright. So right now we're listening to let me see, 8:45. We're listening to Lemur right now. No, I haven't listened to the full album, just because I like saving some of the better songs for like a rainy day, or, you know, they surprise me. I have my iPod kind of shuffled, and that's just kind of how I like my music. I used to listen to my music like back to back, like in chunks, like Dance Give a Dance's albums only for like a month, From Indian Lakes all in 1 month, and I would get burnt out really fast. And I just set my phone out and like shuffled, so I don't get burnt out. I can listen to all my stuff randomly. Some of them are in chunks, just like a little bit of them, and then some of them are spread out. So I hear them all. You know, I don't get burnt out, because then once I get burnt out, I gotta go and find new music. It's not really a chore, but you know, I like getting attached to some music sometimes. It's nice, it's helpful. Keeps things feel grounded. Alright, so the next topic is math rock. Now, I've heard the term math rock before, like my friend had taught me about it. I thought it was gonna be like, he showed me, like, punk math rock, or like metal math rock, and I just couldn't get into it, and I was like, yikes, man. This is just a little too much you know, for like, I don't know, the amount that's coming at me, it's like loud and a lot. It's just it needs to like balance. There needs to be like a balance somewhere. So then I found out Dance Gavin Dance was math rock, and I realized that math rock was more like those little like type of things. When it's like heavy metal, it's like and I'm just not really into it. But when it's like obviously Dance Gavin Dance and, you know, bands that are like softer, it's not as bad. It's not as like overpowering or in your face as much. I think, you know, it was kind of like overwhelming listening to it. So yeah, I didn't know what Dance Gavin Dance was math rock. It was interesting to find out. And finding out that this is math rock, you know, makes me want to look up more math rock bands. I don't think From Indian Lakes is math rock. It was just more like alternative / indie, something like that. It's the first time that I found like a math rock band that was like, alright, I like math rock. Alright, the next topic is maturity and music taste. Now, I'm going to talk about this for a second, because when I was little, I would listen to like Breaking Benjamin or Pennywise or what is it? There was another band, they sang Weak and Powerless. I'm not sure who the band is. Don't shun me, guys. I know the same person who made the band Tool is in this other band. So don't shun me. Maybe leave a comment in the comment section about if you know who they are. But I listen to bands like that, like heavy rock or like classic rockish. Never really got into Metallica when I was little, just because I wasn't exposed to it. I'm pretty sure if I listened to them, I think I listened to a couple songs by them, and I was like, okay, yeah, this is pretty chill. But other than that, then after that, I got into post-hardcore. It was like, you know, Sleeping with Sirens and Shikari. What else was there? Like Pierce the Veil, Bring Me the Horizon. Man, I was the biggest fan of Bring Me the Horizon. I thought I'd never get out of it. That I'd never not like them, and then eventually, you know, my music taste matured, and I started getting into like as far as post-hardcore, the last post-hardcore band was Dance Gavin Dance, and it's probably gonna stick that way. I think then I started getting into like classic stuff. I guess it's like more like 90s rock, really, like Soundgarden, Nirvana, and while this is all while my music taste from rock was maturing, I was just getting into stuff for EDM, which was cool because I had never really been into it. I've been into stuff that's electronic, like there's a song called Duck Song that I would listen to when it was electronic, and it was really weird, and yeah. I guess Cobra Starship was kind of electronic, but not really. I mean, kinda. It's more like pop, but I'm talking about like trance music, chill step, dubstep, like really into the scene. So I started getting into raves and stuff. Glitch hop was really cool. But yeah, so I was fresh into that. But that really doesn't come back to this. I had some friends show me like some softer rock music, like From Indian Lakes, Circus Survive. What else? Play Radio Play. Most of my cousin, she was a really big influence on me, and when it comes to music, showed me a lot of stuff. She's the person who showed me Dance Gavin Dance, so kudos to her. Who else? What else did I listen to? I can't really think of any other bands, but I just, you know, after Circus Survive, after getting burnt out in Nirvana, couldn't find anything else. You know, I went back to my roots and listened to some old stuff, and then got burnt out again, like really fast. So I had to like go searching, and then I found some really cool stuff, like Now, and like, I'm not gonna disclose, but if you're watching, you know who you are. You're the person who showed me now. You didn't actually show me directly, but I went searching and I found that band. So thank you for watching. If not, then you obviously you don't know what I'm talking about at all. And you're probably like, what? What are you talking about, man? Why are you bringing that up? But yeah. So after that, the next topic is band similarities and dissimilarities. Now, I brought up From Indian Lakes and Now. And From Indian Lakes is in this way that they're kind of similar is that they're soft, and they have a really pretty voice, and their lyrics are kind of about love and loss. Not really. I feel like From Indian Lakes was more of they were a Christian band, so they were kind of talking about religion and like, I think, I think having faith and not having faith, which is amongst itself a little bit similar, but it's a terribly different thing. Like not knowing if your God is real or not, and trying to figure out how to believe in that. When there's like so many people trying to, disprove your beliefs, when you're just trying to, be yourself and have faith in something. Keep yourself. It's kind of hard.
I'll be at work on. At the office.
Okay.
Are you live or what?
Yes, I'm live.
Just whenever you can, go say hi.
Okay. So that was my mom. Yeah. Anyway, dissimilarities. Now against really pretty, and in their lyrics, love and loss. That's where that definitely plays its part. They're not math rock, but it's really pretty. And it's kind of like indie in this sense. So that's where that comes in. I don't think maybe Paper Rivals, but I'm gonna talk about them later. I think I was actually supposed to do them first. Yeah, I did this kind of weird. I was supposed to do after Lady, I was supposed to do Paper Rival, but I couldn't stand the idea of no one knowing about This Town Needs Guns. They're really good, and I think they need more and more exposure. More people need to listen to them. I think I got into DGD and everyone got into DGD or something. I don't know what happened. Not gonna give all the credit to myself, but it's weird. Anyway, next topic is, where is my page? The vocals. That's the last topic, and for me, the vocals are kind of remind me of Johnny Craig in Downtown Battle Mountain, the first one. He doesn't hit those really intense notes like Johnny Craig does, but it's really pretty like that. Sounds a little bit foreign. Could be just his voice, but I don't really like his vocals. Alright, I guess that's where I'm gonna leave it off. Don't forget to leave a comment in the comment section, give this video a big thumbs up, and subscribe. Peace.